No film genre ages worse than comedy. A great drama will resonate through the ages, a well-orchestrated action flick will make viewers' eyes pop forever, and a truly horrifying movie will scare viewers until the sun explodes. But what's funny in 1922 might land with a thud in 2022. That's to say nothing of varying tastes in humor. So in this video, we're going to discuss top 10 comedy movies ever. Number 10. Mean Girls. When Cady, Lindsay Lohan, moves from being homeschooled by her parents in Africa to an American high school, she has rude awakening. Confronted by the school's hierarchy where popularity means everything, she finds herself infiltrating the girl cliché, the plastics. Loaded with laugh-out-loud moments, the script, penned by Tina Fey, is filled with zingers. Number 9. Safety Last. Always sporting round specs and straw boater, silent comedian Harold Lloyd's shtick was to cultivate a likable boy-next-door persona, then put his protagonist in hair-raising jeopardy. In his best-known feature, his plan to get an athletic acquaintance to climb a department store facade as a publicity stunt backfires, so Harold tackles the perilous ascent himself. Cue pesky pigeons and an inconvenient clock face in a beautifully constructed, very funny set piece whose clever use of perspective creates vertiginous thrills without back projection. Number 8. Tommy Boy. Chris Farley made many bad movies during his all-too-brief life. Anyone remember Beverly Hills Ninja? How about Black Sheep? Thankfully, he managed to make one film that came close to the genius of his sketch comedy. In 1995's Tommy Boy, he played the heir to a brake pad company struggling to keep the business open. It's a lot funnier than it sounds based on that description. And it also gave the world the song Fat Guy in a Little Coat. That's enough to make it an absolute classic. Number 7. Raising Arizona. The Coen brothers' third movie is about a career criminal and a policewoman who marry, only to discover she's infertile. They kidnap the baby of a local business tycoon and all hell breaks loose because, well, you can't kidnap a baby without severe repercussions, especially when there's a big reward for his return. This was the first Coen brothers film to find a big audience, and it would be nearly a decade before they repeated the trick. Number 6. A Night at the Opera. When I invite a woman to a dinner, I expect her to look at my face. That's the price she has to pay. Let's kick things off with a classic movie and an undisputed icon of comedy. 3 of them actually. The Marx Brothers, a real-life family that rose to fame as a vaudeville troupe, then took Hollywood by storm with their series of raucous comedy movies. A Night at the Opera is a contender for their very best, thick with rapid-fire wordplay, ingenious insults. Number 5. Dumb and Dumber. Filmed and completed during his acting marathon, Jim Carrey is joined by the very successful dramatic actor Jeff Daniels in an absolutely ridiculous and out-of-norm for Daniels' performance as two well-intentioned imbeciles who just want to do right. When Lloyd, Carrey, intercepts a briefcase left behind by a woman he drives to the airport. Number 4. Bad Grandpa. Johnny Knoxville's prosthetic immersion into playing naughty grandpa, Irving Zisman, was so impressive that makeup artist Stephen Prouty earned an Oscar nomination at the 86th Academy Awards. This typically raunchy jackass spin-off entry, directed by Jeff Tremaine, follows Irving and his impressionable grandson, Jackson Nicole, on a cross-country road trip that pairs them with society's sleaziest and most unexpected. Number 3. The Climb. The premise of The Climb has been told so many times, it's a small miracle that this one works at all. Two lifelong buddies test the boundaries of their friendship when a woman comes between them. Yet Michael Covino's absorbing directorial debut confronts that challenge with stunning cinematic ambition, resulting in a brilliant reinvention of the buddy comedy. Testosterone-fueled dude movies have occupied every facet of the filmmaking landscape in recent years, from Duplass Brothers to Step Brothers. Number 2. Superbad. There's a reason Superbad continues to define the coming-of-age teen comedy. The highly quotable film, I Am McLovin, follows two inseparable best friends, Michael Cera, Jonah Hill, as they navigate the last weeks of high school and try to lose their virginity before heading off to college. Along with their geeky friend, the pair tries a series of shenanigans to score alcohol for a huge party in the hopes of getting lucky. Number 1. Sons of the Desert. Sneaking off for a weekend with their Masonic Lodge, Stan Laurel and Oliver Hardy are sadly very quickly busted by their wives in easily the best of their longer films. Rather than a series of slapstick set pieces haphazardly strung together, great as those are, this is the first Ellen Edge feature to structure itself through story and situation. Laurel working with new writers to help nail the new formula, and unlike the almost as great Way Out West, this one doesn't stop for songs, although there are still some cherishable musical moments along the way. This was it about top 10 comedy movies ever. Would you like more or another topic? Please let us know in the comments. We appreciate your feedback.